Untitled Artist Sports are here with the Phenom, Vergil Ortiz. Man, it's good to see you in LA, brother. Are you back in camp or just here for the fight tonight?
We're just here for the fights, but I've been training this whole time. I've been staying ready for whatever comes our way.
Right. What? Any new riffs you're working on? I saw you asking the fans for requests on the guitar. And any new things you're working on?
I've been working on something. I forgot what. Sometimes I work on different stuff, like at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I work on technique. Sometimes I work on learning new stuff. I forget where I'm at. I have to write it down on my notes so I don't forget sometimes.
Right. Hey. As long as you're working, right?
Yeah.
Always getting better. Getting better. Canelo fought Triple G for the third time. How did you see the fight play out? And it looks like we won't see him for about a year. What were your thoughts on that whole thing?
I thought it was a pretty good fight. For me, from the get-go, even before the fight, it was kind of clear to me that Triple G was just going for the paycheck. I mean, just the way his words were. You know, there's certain words that you use. I think he said something about he was going to get paid a lot, or when he started talking about I'm going to get paid. That's loser mentality already. So for me, he didn't really go to win. He just kind of went to survive. Right. Go the distance.
Right. You brought up pay. You brought up kind of when fighters start talking about money. That's already kind of a tell of something. The rumors are that with Spence versus Crawford, obviously we're not going to get in November the way we'd hope. Hopefully next year. Hopefully. But the latest rumor out there now is that Crawford is wanted basically kind of some more money. I think it's like the gate or kind of wanted. They're particulars about the contract that are still getting worked out. It seems like it's over money. Is that a telling for you at all in that aspect?
So what I mean by the money, as far as loser mentality, I meant as in like not the negotiating part. I'm talking about like, I'm going to get paid anyway.
Like once it's already signed and now you're talking about money.
I'm still going to get paid. When you say those words, I'm still going to get paid. That means you're going in thinking, I don't care if I win or not. I just care about the money.
Right.
So if someone wants their fair share now and they don't want to fight for free, then I feel like that's a different story.
Okay.
You can't mix those up.
Well, that's what I was asking. Because once this fight signed, he's already getting a check, so he already knows the money he's getting, right? As opposed to like hammering out the details, so to speak.
Yeah. It's just the word choice that they use.
Right. But speaking about that fight, man, how do you think Terence Crawford deals with Errol Spence's kind of constant pressure and body attack?
I feel like Crawford is one of the most skilled technicians in boxing right now. I don't think that'll be a big problem. I feel like he'll set him up if Errol's not careful and just throwing stuff. I feel like Errol will see a chink in the armor and set him up. So I even think that might be a bad idea, just to go in there and just start pressuring right off the bat. I mean, you can pressure, but you gotta pressure smart.
Mm-hmm. And how does Spence deal with Crawford's, switching aspect of his game?
Really, you make the adjustments mid-fight. There's no blueprint for it. You just got to do what you feel like is the right thing to do. It's a lot of instinct. It's a lot of experience. So it can come down to a lot of different things.
Well, what do you think about their rematch clause? It sounds from, again, the rumors, right? We don't know everything, but it sounds like the rematch clause is the loser can enforce it, whoever it is, and they're just going to accept the shorter end of the money the second time around. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I feel like that's fair. If they lost and they don't have the belts anymore, then I feel like the winner should get more money. I mean, I just kind of feel like that's almost common sense.
Right. It seems like a great deal for both.
It makes the most sense. I mean,
right.
Just make sure you win the first time, right? So I mean,
right, and then you get the most money either way.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
That is neat. That's cool, man. What fight do fans talk to you the most about when they start interacting with you and talking to you like, man, this fight, that was the best so far?
I get a lot of Errol because we're from the same hometown.
So not even like your actual fights, just like prospects of fights they want to talk to you about?
That's literally it. Oh, that's all I get asked.
Right. What do you tell them?
I just tell them, hey, whenever, if they ever fight or if they don't fight, I'm willing to step up whenever.
Right.
So,
man, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That's another one that maybe we'll get, maybe we won't.
Yeah.
Do you lean one way or the other with those two guys?
I really think it's a closer fight than what people think it is, because look, they both have knockout power. They both have game-changing power. You know, the only I see pluses and negatives on both sides. You know, not gonna go into detail, but they both can exploit each other, I feel like.
Who has more pluses? Who has more negatives? Or it's just kind of
it's
evens
hard.
out.
It doesn't even matter the amount. It's how big that, you know, how big a certain one is, how big one is going to play in the factor. You know, it doesn't matter how many you have. You can have 10, but one is this big.
Right.
You know?
And then that's the one that means something, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, Vergil. I don't know if you have any plans. I know you want to fight before the end of the year. Does that seem pretty realistic?
Man, that's basically, I want to fight before the year ends. I will fight anybody. I don't care. I just want to get back into the ring as soon as possible. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't have no fight date, no opponent, no location or nothing. So, but I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for whatever.
Hopefully it happens, man. We want to see you back in the ring. Obviously, it's always fireworks from in there, brother. Thank you so much for your time, brother. Tell the fans where they can follow you.
Vergil Ortiz on Instagram and Twitter.
There it is.